so I really love straights. My label want me to move back to LA. She say, lucky, I'm proud of you. My bitch like, nigga, don't even say thanks.
So we're back on NBA 2K21 Next Gen, and if you haven't, y'all, make sure you check out my last video, fastest way to hit 99 overall. Through that method, I was able to max out my new build within like 3 or 4 days. And so today I'm gonna show y'all how I made that build and give y'all some secrets about it. First things first though, drop a like on the video. You're already here and you're gonna like the build, so you might as well like the video to match. All right, now for our position, we're gonna go with power forward. For some reason, you need to make every build out of the power forward spot to really dominate in this game and just have a fair shot. So for our height, we're going 6'7". Weight is going to be 210 minimum weight, and for our wingspan, we're going 6'11". If you're wondering why I chose 6'11", that's the max wingspan you can get or you can have to also get Deep Threes Hall of Fame. Now for our body shape, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. This actually does matter with this build. This build does have a unique name. And so what I noticed was once I finished making it and I went to the city with this build, bro, he had no neck with the define. He was so swole, bro. He had no neck. So you have to pick solid. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like later on. Solid looks perfectly fine. But if you do define, hey, if you want to look like, I don't know, freaking, I don't know, if you want to look like some swole dude with no neck, then you can go ahead and pick define, because I don't know why the game does that. So for the finishing, we're gonna max this one all the way out. Max your drive and dunk. And then you're gonna, actually you're not gonna max your standing dunk, but you're gonna put it until it's at 10 badges. So once you get to 10, that's all you need. That's all I need. So that's why I went with that. I know my last one I did like 12 or something like that, but realistically, I don't need all those. Shooting, mid-range and 3-point, that's a given. And then your free throw, you're gonna put up until you hit 57. So once you're done, you should end up with 22 shooting badges. So if you go down one, it should go down to 21. That's simple. All right, so 95, 90, 57. And then here comes our playmaking. So the playmaking was important to me to change around from the last time I did this build, because last time I only went with 23, and I'm gonna show y'all why, or like, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all why it's important and what the difference is. So you're gonna max out ball handle and speed with ball. Pass accuracy. Now y'all see here we're gonna go with 25. But on my last one, I only did 23, and I'm gonna show y'all why I chose to put up the playmaking. So you see 23 here. I could not get Hall of Fame, bullet passer, and dimer. So I realized if I'm really gonna make a new build, it needs to be for a reason, and I need to be getting stuff I'm not getting on my first build already. And so something that I really thought was important was the ability to get these badges for playing in rec and possible pro-am content. And then that way, whenever I'm not using that, it's still important for me like cooking up and being able to get different types of gameplay. So when I want to ISO and stuff for y'all, I have multiple badges that are going to help me do that. And I'm not just backing up, running and shooting and stuff like that. And I can mix it up a little bit. So that's why I chose to do this instead. And plus, playmaking badges are super important for the main ball handler. Now for the defense, perimeter defense, obviously max, block, and both rebounds. Now once again, on my last one, I put up my steal, 4 points, and made it a 29, and that's gonna give you 18 defensive badges. So what I really learned is, if you go to the physicals, look what happens if you choose steal. Like, for some reason, I had to mess around with this and figure this out. But yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. You can't put your little extra 4 points on steal, because I know some of y'all were probably gonna try to finesse that. You have to put it on interior defense. And that's because the strength of steal, like the points, will throw off the whole builder, just because steal takes up the most for your overall. So then you put this back to 91. You're gonna put your vertical to 73, and then yeah, it took off my speed ball. That's what it is. You're gonna go back to speed ball and then max this out. And so here, this is the build: 10, 22, 25, and 18. The first time I did this was 12, 24, 23, and 18. Or you can do 12, 24, 24, 16, or something like that, maybe 17. But with the playmaking, it's just not really worth it for me. Like, I needed to have access to stuff I can't get on my first build. Otherwise, it's not that important. And it's gonna give me a unique name. So that's the thing I was most excited about, because I don't want to be a scoring machine, man. Everybody has a scoring machine. And if you're a content creator and you're trying to put the name of your build in your title, you know what I'm saying, everybody's just gonna see that you have the same thing that everybody else does. So now for our primary, this is 100% up to you. I'm picking pull up precision for my first one, and then I contemplated 2 shot creator ones just for fun, but I realized like I need to pick a sharp one also. Like I need to go ahead and pick something like this because I don't have all my badges yet, and shooting takes the longest. That's the only thing I have left. And so whatever you pick, y'all, make sure you're comfortable with keeping this because you cannot change this until you get all your badges. And so you see here, instead of a score machine, it says you have built an offensive threat. And so I was like super excited that it said something different. But because it's called an offensive threat, y'all, I'm telling you, if you pick Defined, he's gonna look built, bro. It's gonna look built. I don't know why he looks like that. I really couldn't tell you. Like, I went to Park looking like Terry Crews. That's who he looked like. I don't even know why. Couldn't tell you. For here, we're gonna test this. Gonna put all this up. All right, now it's time for the badges. Now, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm probably gonna end up using when my build is maxed out completely. Because even though I have most of these categories maxed out, I have to hit 99 to use all these badges. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm probably gonna use at 99 and what I have right now. So Posterizer Hall of Fame off rip, Slithery Gold and Heat Seeker Gold right now is what I'm doing. Now I'm starting to see Heat Seeker is really not all that. So that's really why I decided to go with 12 instead of 10. Maybe it is on Hall of Fame, but I'm probably gonna try out Putback Boss because I have not been able to get Putback Dunk, or I'm probably gonna go with Acrobat. But at this very moment, I'm using Posterizer Hall of Fame, Slithery on gold, and I'm using Heat Seeker on gold. So whenever I probably get this build closer to being maxed out, we're gonna see. I'm definitely gonna do another badge video, so this is just temporary, y'all. Now when I get done, we're probably gonna be doing Hot Zone Hunter. Hot Zone Hunter has to be Hall of Fame. That's off rip. Hot Zone Hunter and Deep Threes Hall of Fame. Hot Shot Hall of Fame. That's a given. Stop and Pop Hall of Fame for me. Green Machine, Silver, and Blinders. Hall of Fame, bro, probably. So when my build is maxed out, this is probably gonna be my setup. But for the moment, this is probably what I'm gonna use instead. So I'll probably be doing like, actually, I don't know, it just depends. Maybe like antifreeze, I could do like this, or I could go Stop and Pop Gold, Blinders Gold, do Green Machine Silver, and then also do like Clutch Shooter Silver. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole bunch of combinations that I might be doing, but I'm still gonna be actively playing with this build and Park and stuff like that, just to give you guys an idea what's best. So, but as of right now, this is probably what I'm gonna be using. I'm not sure. I do like Stop and Pop a lot, so that might have to be Hall of Fame. We'll see. Now for this, this is the moment I was waiting on. Handless for Days, Hall of Fame, Quick First Step, Unpluckable, Bullet Passer, and then Bullet Passer is so good, Hall of Fame. Like it's ridiculous. I'm telling y'all, like this badge alone made the build worth it for me. And then Dimer, Bailout, and then probably Needle Threader. This is what I'm using right now. This right here is what I'm using right now in the Park for the most part. Yeah, this right here. If I play Park, it's what I'm using. Now, if I'm playing like Rec, I have to have Special Delivery, and yeah, I probably rock like this because you don't really need Ankle Breaker in Pro-Am, or in, not in Pro-Am, but in Rec. And then like if I just want to cook up, I probably do like this. And then let's see, 2 more. See, that tight handles will have you on the flow like the Professor, so you don't really want that. I mean, you can't do the moves in the Rec with that. So yeah, I don't know, it just depends, y'all. Whatever you want to do. I'm more of a Space Creator guy, so just helps me with my shot creator moves and stuff like that. So probably Ankle Breaker, Bailout, Bullet Pass, or Dimer, Handles for Days. Yeah, I'll probably just rock like this. I'll probably keep it like this. But on a day where like my teammates are just hitting, I'm definitely gonna take Dimer off. And then for my defense, this is a given. I was excited to get Chase Down Hall of Fame because I love Chase Down artists. I think it actually works. Rim Protector, just because I can get a Hall of Fame. And then if I'm playing Rec, I'm not chasing boards, I'm on the break, so I'm probably gonna put Pick Dodger on goal. And so this is probably what I'm gonna be using right here. And I'm probably not gonna do Hot Stopper or ankle braces. I don't know, you can if you're really into this for like the 1v1 courts, but I've seen somebody get completely fried with ankle breaker on gold. Like, that has me scarred for life. I probably will never use that badge. So this right here is what I'm using currently, and that's probably what I'm gonna stick with. So that's really what y'all gonna see from me. Now this is the build. Y'all see 10, 22, 25, and 18. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So look, I highly recommend this build. I tell you guys all the time, I will never post a build I'm not using myself or I wouldn't use. And then just to see what my player looks like now, you see the drip. All right, I got that Fashion Nova bag. Like, comment, subscribe. New video coming soon. Peace.